Hello and welcome back to Terra Invicta. Let's get right back to it. Last off, we had taken the Saturn system, claimed Titan, set up a few colonies, and we've set up a ring. We're rebuilding Raider fleet, and yeah, we're just gonna keep pushing and fighting the aliens. It's a lot of fleet that we have to destroy, but we just think the best thing we can do is just keep pushing down on their fleets, or push down on their colonies for the most part, and just stop their insane production. Alright. Let's get right back to it. Just another struggle. We got a fleet coming over to Saturn. I forget which one it is, but there's a massive fleet coming over. I don't recall where they even are. This one right here. It's a very large fleet right here. Gonna head over and but it'll take a few years because they're all the way on the other side of the solar system. So we can take the time to build, but we are hitting a point to where we are capped at how many ships we can even set up. So we're also low on volatile or on exotics. Can build like a few roads.
Securing our interests?
Lending my expertise. Offering assistance.
Protecting our interests.
Offering counsel.
We're just basically building up most of these superpowers and giving them more economy so that we can potentially squeeze out a little bit more mission control.
Things are cooling off.
I think
Violence is abating.
I think the EU has enough economy. Just gonna push up the North America and China. Oh yeah, we also had that fleet that I had sent, Raider Fleet 2, to start cracking down on a bunch of on all the asteroid belt rings and colonies. So that's what we're gonna try and do with this Raider fleet. They're gonna be the inner fleet or inner system enforcers. Just really start trying to crack down on all these habitats. So I think I'm just gonna auto-resolve this because this is indeed a this has a bunch of battle stations, so I don't want to really. Also have a some assaulters. We can destroy this destroy this colony without having to bombard it, because I feel like it'd just be way too dangerous to do that. So yeah, we're just gonna assault it. Also getting these colonies up around Titan. I think both these are basically done, though the nanoforges aren't complete, so we do want to just kind of keep the fleet here for now. And we'll fight this fleet. I think they have such a high tier, it's because of these, I think these really insane Titans they built. Okay, very good. So now let's head on back. Let's make sure that share all propellant. Equalize it. It's another episode of just finding out the aliens as best we can. And we'll send Raider Fleet probably back to Spartacus Station. We're also in a little bit of a deficit right here because we have so many ships out. So I started building some space resorts over here because we have so much boost that we can make some space resorts to compensate for the lack of money we have. Help fuel the base economy. As we gain economy for all these countries, it slowly starts to squeeze out more mission control cap for these countries. And we do have about 100 and like 50 more control point management, so we can just kind of push the economies up of these superpowers. You can even just maybe do a little bit more of the EU. I might want to like try and get all these economies to like 40 trillion. Yeah, something like that.
Securing our control.
Offering support. I will help them.
We have very good resources.
Initiating surveillance.
To be able to, I think, refuel
Offering assistance.
Raider Fleet once it gets back, hopefully, most of it. And we can even just use boost to compensate if we don't have enough water to fuel them completely. And I think we got our helium-3 mine back up. Right? Yeah, I think we did. I think Jupiter's defended enough, so yeah, we are very close to our cap. Send all these up to Spartacus Station.
Violence is abating.
Things are stabilizing. Order is returning.
A lot of ships. We have a very large fleet. We actually have probably more ships than the aliens, but the aliens just have the quality over us, so. Keep all of my counselors in a constant just auto missions. Make them all wealthy.
Protecting our interests.
Offering counsel. Offering assistance.
Securing our interests.
Lending my expertise.
Things are cooling off.
Things are stabilizing. Things are cooling off.
That is crazy. now that we repaired, we were able to basically on par with the fleet. So, but then again, their ships are quite superior. Need to be very careful on making ships now because we've hit our limit. Let's keep. We're gonna refuel Raider fleet, and then we're going to we're gonna try and immediately attack a location. Now all the aliens are probably there's that one spot, but I don't think we're gonna be able to take it. Where all these aliens are just kind of hunkering in this single location. So much as I want to fight this, I don't think we have the means to do it.
I will help them. Offering support.
Eyes up.
I will help them.
Things are cooling off.
Things are stabilizing.
Violence is abating.
Wanna know
Things
when
are cooling
it's-
off.
making things safe for our people.
I think we did not have enough fuel.
Lending my
I
expertise.
don't believe.
I will help them.
To refuel them completely.
Making things safe for our people.
Offering support.
It's fine, it might be like 50k water.
Things are cooling off.
Order is returning. Things are stabilizing.
I was hoping to attack this fleet, but I don't think we're going to be able to now. Nice. Hoping we can we'll win that fight with this fleet right here, but it's gonna be such a long wait. We're waiting this long, we might as well make these massive ships. We can make a few of these. Some of these Titans that I was going to eventually build. I think we can probably just build these. Yeah, why not? You know what? We're waiting for such a long time. Built two of these. We need to push into the Uranus system now. We need to, for all the bases. It's definitely what we need to do. But we need to defend Saturn somehow, but that's the problem is that we don't have much in the ways of defending it. Because we can't really build any more fleet. We're hitting our cap. We're being stretched thin. Another large fleet. Seems like almost every single gas giant has one of these large fleets, but that are not attached to the ring. It must be like the guards. Maybe we'll send maybe Raider Fleet 2 will be the ones we send out to Uranus. Good. Although we're gonna need more more rangers. Because we have a lot of colonies we have to destroy. Or raided fleet could convert into Saturn defenders. That could be something we do.
Protecting our interests.
Offering support. Offering counsel.
Surveilling target area.
Lending my expertise.
Violence is abating.
Order is returning. Violence is abating.
Yeah, they're completely refueled and repaired. Should really start striking at these fleets. Just way too many here. Not sure what I can do with them. Maybe we send Raider Fleet 2 to Trident. That could be what we do with Raider Fleet 2. It will be a very long journey though. It'll probably be a few years. We only use like 100. Yeah, it's gonna be a few years of travel. I want to use all of our fuel. There are just so many fleets over. I have to do something with Raider Fleet. I can't just sit around. They'll just keep building ships. Yeah, they're way too far out. I'm a little stumped right now. I'm trying to think about what I could do with Raider Fleet 2. We could start attacking these dinky ships that are all moving from one place to the other. But we might not be able to even catch them. When would we catch them? Wow, that'd take like a year. I don't think I want to do that. I mean, if for all sake, I think I want to like maybe focus on the objectives and try and take out Neptune and Uranus's colonies. If we're being honest, I think I'm gonna maybe just what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build up with the remainder amount of ships we can build. I'm gonna build up a few more Rangers. Should be good, I suppose. Build those up and then we'll send them over to Neptune. Neptune has 3 sites. These are making money because they need power. They'll help with our money problems. Western, near the Alpha base. We really need to push out those aliens near, it's too reckless to assume, like, we could honestly push on that asteroid, but we'll probably lose Raider Fleet 2. We definitely don't have the means to destroy it. Unless we use the Jupiter Defenders now and send them over as well. If we combine Jupiter Defenders with Raider Fleet, we could defeat.
I will help them. Lending my expertise.
Offering assistance. Offering counsel.
On Overwatch.
I will help them.
I really want to use the Jupiter Defenders to do something now. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Order is returning.
Order is returning.
What's this fleet gonna do now? Because this fleet was actually going to, you know what? This fleet is probably stranded because it doesn't have any, it was going to refuel, but now it's just here. Stranded. Yeah, we have to destroy this. We really do. Could do a ballsy move and send over some of the fusion defenders, some of their ships to help out and try and it's a risky move. But some of these ships are just garbage. We could even just start stripping these old ships. Honestly, we could just strip the ships. Start building a new fleet. A new fusion, better ships. What am I gonna do? Oops, I think I'm building into Jupiter by accident. Okay, this will obviously be overcapped, but we're gonna start skimming some of these ships. Start scuttling these ships. Gonna start building a new. The arc lasers. Where are the arc lasers? You get rid of these arc laser bombers, but I don't see them. There they are. Droplet fusion bombers. You know, we could get that last, wherever it is. The Greater, African Union, yeah, right here. Let's get it out of the way.
Securing our control.
Securing our control. Protecting our interests.
Offering support. I will help them.
Securing our control.
Offering counsel.
Things are cooling off.
Wow, we were getting lucky. All this. It'd be such an annoying wait. Just that's an excuse to war. I don't think it's a good idea to just leave now. Leave Fusion Defenders as we're just building right now. All these ships. And we did these right here. They just keep building, huh? They don't really stop.
Offering support. Offering assistance.
Lending my expertise. I will help them.
Setting a watch.
Offering assistance.
Things are stabilizing.
Things are stabilizing.
These events on Titan, cryovolcanic studies was cool. We don't really need the research, but why not? Let's see. I think we could start making that trip over now, but we risk the wrath of these other fleets attempting to take advantage. There's a lot of these fleets. This 3.7 probably overwhelm our fusion defenders. I feel like we just need to go now. Go now with this. There's not much here other than like small little dinky shims. So we can take advantage of it. Oh, certainly. I think we should do it. I think it's the time. Yeah. We need to just keep pushing down on them. Take them a while, but yeah. I think this is probably the best thing we should do. Because they have so many colonies here that we need to start just cracking down on more of these colonies. Really push down on their production. And as they go out, we'll be building, preparing.
Securing our interests?
Offering counsel. Offering support.
Offering assistance. Offering counsel.
Initiating recon.
I will help them.
Violence is abating.
Yeah, a year and a half of a journey. It'd be worth it though. To hammer down on their production. Might deliberately. There is a way to push down this government score, and it's this is a little devious, but I'm gonna actually, I might put a bunch of resources into just pure oppression, so that it pushes down the government, so that we can eventually get closer towards unifying with more totalitarian African Union. Because mainly, you know, it would be we can start demanding these claims up here, I guess.
Ready to go.
Why not?
Your orders? On my way to the capital.
I will help them. Lending my expertise.
Offering support. Offering assistance.
Violence is abating.
Order is returning.
The aliens haven't done anything, so I guess they're too afraid to make a move.
Policy direction complete.
But the claim that I want, I mean, I wanted to get like this one right here.
Mission cancelled.
West Africa's the true African Union. I just wish there was some way that they could take all of Africa instead of Ethiopia, because like this place is far more like stable, of all things considered. I feel like the Nigerians would be like the center of Africa.
Ready.
More mining tanks, or none that I can see.
Protecting our interests.
Offering assistance. I will help them.
I will help them. Offering counsel.
Setting a watch.
Lending my expertise.
Do a little bit of direct investment into government. God, so much money, it's ridiculous. Let's try and get all the way up to 10 to max. Almost there. Here we go. We're almost. We should probably get all these garments level 10, shouldn't we?
Things are stabilizing.
I've really bothered with government. Alright, there we go. These are super massive titans that we finally are almost basically our magnum opus of ships. They'll be our kind of our flagships. Pretty armored up as well. All these will go to fusion defenders. Unify all these ships together. And you will head over as well to the fusion defenders. Try not to take too long. Ships, and then we're going to scuttle more ships. fusion coil raiders. Some of these fusion bombers.
Time to make our move.
Offering support. Offering counsel.
Lending my expertise. Offering assistance.
Surveilling target area.
Offering support.
Things are stabilizing.
Mission complete.
Give all this territory to the rest of our community, and then eventually we'll absorb into the African Union once this government score is high enough. Getting more horrendous climate change events. Yeah, we're gonna get overcapped, so we might have to slow down or just completely dismantle some of those ships over.
Securing our control.
Making things safe for our people. Securing our interests.
Offering counsel. I will help them.
Making things safe for our people.
Offering counsel.
I'm not gonna do it, but I want to see how long it would take for us to go from Saturn to Neptune. 100 weeks. Yeah, that is quite the trip. I don't want to leave this place vulnerable, but I might have to.
Things are cooling off.
Whatever. Really want Siberia, huh? How much am I willing to spend to get this government score up? I might just go completely up, like 200. There we go. Good. And they should be ready. Okay. First of all, let's have them, before they unify, I want to give them this right here. A lot of money we just invested in this, but in the long term it'll be worth it. We can finally unify these two countries together. So we'll do that in 2 turns, because I want to actually give this...
Your orders. Heading to the capital.
You know, actually, we could probably just do it the same
Where do you
time.
need me? Time to make our move.
If they get this...
Where do you
if they
need
get
me?
it first.
I'm here.
So hopefully they do
Acknowledged.
the mission first here, and then
Reporting in.
if like one of these is
Ready to go.
first, we'll just cancel it, and then hopefully then she'll
Standing by for
do it,
order.
and we'll transfer this over, and then after that, unification.
Making things safe for our people.
Securing our control. Making things safe for our people.
And they keep building. They really do. the aliens aren't stupid. They have indeed started to build some ships, or I guess stack ships together. Won't be enough to save them. Hopefully they don't expand too much. Yeah, we really need to just hit them where their colonies are so we can force their production to stop of their ships. Destroy all those rings. If we cut off their production, they can't build any more ships. We can hopefully outpace them.
Order is returning.
Mission complete. Policy direction complete.
Mission complete.
Look how we can finally unify. Oh yeah, it feels good. Really feels good. Oh yeah.
Mission complete.
Finally have unified Africa. Problem is that it's barely a unified country. Sadly enough.
Ready to go.
Your orders?
Where to?
Protecting our interests.
Protecting our interests. Securing our control.
Offering support. Offering assistance.
Initiating surveillance.
Offering assistance.
Things are stabilizing.
need a bunch of regions that are hostile. It takes such a long, very long time. We're just kind of waiting now.
Lending my expertise, offering counsel.
Eyes up.
Offering support.
Not sure if I should be afraid of this fleet. I mean, this fleet is very dangerous. Those 3 Titans are quite something, but we did indeed build some Titans. I would build more.
Order is returning.
Violence is abating.
Things are cooling off. Things are stabilizing.
That's good enough for fusion defenders. Any more ships should probably not be being made. Yeah, let's cancel these actually. I know it's probably a horrible waste of time, but I think I want to actually build some ships over for Raider fleet. Too much? No. And then I want to make some coil imps. That's barely under our cap. Operation. pushing out, pushing forward out. Once Raider Fleet 2 gets to Uranus, we can really start hammering down all these colonies. You know what I just realized? God's sake, I forgot to give Raider Fleet a colony. A colony ship. Unfortunate. What if I make myself a really fast, just out of the blue, a very fast using an incredibly powerful drive. Where's that salt water? If I make an extremely powerful saltwater drive, I can just use this to catch up to them. Use a highly advanced radiator. And what I want is some fusion outposts and something like this with a cruise acceleration is pretty damn good. I'm just gonna give him some missiles and a magnetic weapon. No armor though. I mean, look at that. Look at those Milligis. Insane. Super fast colony. Where is it? We'll just send it alongside them, make sure it gets there at the same time. Still gonna be limited by how fast humans can take. Doesn't matter how fast I make the ship. Humans can only take so much.
Securing our control.
I will help them. Offering support.
On Overwatch.
I will help them.
Things are cooling off.
Violence is abating. Order is returning.
All of Africa together, it can really push out economy. And by the time we get there, we'll be able to defeat that fleet, even if they try and build up. It's a lot of bases, though. Yeah, it's a lot of bases. Oh. And all these have rings. Yep. We'll destroy every single ring as well. Cut off their production.
Securing our interests.
Offering assistance. Lending my expertise.
So let's see if we can merge with Raider Fleet. So they're gonna get, I don't recall. When are they getting, when is Raider Fleet getting to Uranus? 16th of July. Sixteenth of July. Okay, they'll just merge with them once they immediately get there.
Protecting our interests.
They'll literally be able to catch up with
Lending
them.
my expertise.
How fast that ship can go. They'll be able to catch them even though they have a head start. So I can only imagine the crew in this ship right now. They get completely like flung with super Delta V.
Order is returning.
Just a super
Things are stabilizing.
insanely powerful.
Violence is abating.
Well, a few that we have, we can kind of go crazy with how much Delta V we use. Well, we still need to be cautious, but don't use too much. Hold on, why aren't these? Massive 6K fleet. Great. I think that'll do it for the day. Pushing forward out with both our Raider fleets. Well, I guess one of them. We're kind of just waiting for that alien fleet to get to Titan, and then we'll defeat it. Raider Fleet 2 will go out and destroy all those colonies, push them down, And then further, eventually once we defeat this fleet, hopefully, we'll start moving over to Neptune. And we'll claim this as well. And then maybe further out we'll be pushing into the Kuiper Belt. We've unified Africa, finally. We start truly making Africa an actual superpower. Push them up. Things are going very slowly but steadily as we make our moves across the solar system, and we'll be as long as we just push against their colonies, it'll force the aliens not be able to build that many ships. I'm hoping, though they might have a massive stockpile. I don't know. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'll see you guys later.